Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with some OU Showdown live action. I got a Mega Heracross team from SP Onsen, and yep, I mean it's pretty standard, but stuff I haven't used in a little while. For example, Mega Heracross, and also Pokemon like Specs Gengar. I definitely haven't used that in a while. And as always, you know, dropping Dracos and Lottie. We got to AV Magearna, like a bunch of these mods I haven't used in a while. Like I haven't used AV Magearna in a while. I haven't used any type of Magearna in a while. And specifically Specs GAR, defensive Landorus, and then Taunt Coco. So the team's kind of weak to opposing Shift Gear Magearna, but I guess nothing really lets it set up. I got Taunt, I got Thunderbolt, I got this Specs GAR, and the Magearna checks it. All right, let's go ahead and look for a battle. Get a couple games in this live, and then hopefully get a couple wins. So this is actually another team that I was looking at, but or similar to a team I was looking at. Standard defensive core, and then you have these two, which are becoming very common together, and then Charizard, either X or Y. It can actually be either on this one. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but Coco's a good lead overall because it can taunt everything. Coco's a good lead overall because it should be able to taunt everything, and it doesn't put me in a bad position turn 1 versus, I want to say Charizard, because I can U-turn. Leads Lando. I'm not sure like what specific type of Lando it is, but I am sure that it is not Choice Scarf because my Electrotorian did go first. I honestly want to HP Ice because Heracross just gets a kill whenever it comes in. I really want to HP Ice. I'm doing it. Alright, so my opponent's smart to go out into Ferrothorn right there. I do have Hazard Control, but I might as well taunt this Ferrothorn. Like, I was willing to risk my Coco right there. I didn't think he would Earthquake because I have Landers and Latios, as well as Heracross. We're going to taunt right here, though. Make sure that my opponent cannot get up any type of hazard. Is this music too loud? I'm actually not 100% sure if this music is too loud. It feels like it's too loud. So the fact that Ferrothorn went for Stealth Rock indicates to me that this is actually a Z-move Landers. I could U-turn here. I'm a U-turn because I feel like he might try and switch. Like there was I get so much momentum if I got in Heracross there. But we're gonna go out to my Landers. He does have a defogger in his Mew, and we're gonna force him to defog if anything by getting up our Stealth Rock. Goes for Gyro Ball. I don't really care too much about that. If he wants to get up his own rocks, that's fine too. But I'm assuming Mew or Landers will want to come out. At least if I get up my rocks, I force the defog on Mew early on. And these are the type of teams, by the way, that have no switch-ins for Specs GAR. Specs GAR gets to click Shadow Ball, so I'm actually going directly into Gengar. Mews don't typically run a Psychic type attack unless they're Genesis Supernova, and I figured defog would happen there anyway. And like this is one of those turns where, like if he wants to go out to Ferrothorn, which he will, which is his only Shadow Ball switching, and he gets up rocks, it doesn't affect me because he has to defog them anyway. So we'll go back out on Landers and get up our rocks again, and then we'll rinse repeat. Yeah, like that turn right there I felt was so wasted from my opponent because he's going to have to defog anyway because he does have Charizard, especially because he let me get up rocks here. That's why I just feel it was wasted. Obviously, Ferrothorn came in and got some recovery, but we'll double out into our Heracross right here, or we'll switch out to Heracross rather, not a double. But we'll probably switch on to Heracross right now. This covers the, I don't want to say it covers the Landers, because it definitely doesn't, but I'm also a little bit worried about this Landers. If it wants to go for Supersonic Sky Strike immediately or Dual Dance like up, if it goes for Supersonic Sky Strike, my Landers deals with it, and that's fine. I'm okay with him going for that. I'm just going to Rock Blast. I don't mind him going for a Z move right here. I just don't want him to Dual Dance up, basically, like he's doing. So, thankfully, we do connect. And this will be enough to 2-hit KO, so we're going to force him to attack me with the Fly. I feel like I could sack Latios. Like, Z-Fly is definitely coming out. I don't want to sack. Yeah, I'm alright for him going there because I get in my Specs Shadow Baller, and I'm just gonna click Shadow Ball and get me a kill or 2-hit KO. So Gengar comes out. Yeah, Heracross was definitely useful for being able to check Ferrothorn because now Ferrothorn's a little bit more annoying. But I do have HP Fire, Trick, SD boosted Earthquake, and whatnot. And especially if he goes directly into Ferrothorn now, he loses them on. Charizard goes down. Nice. Don't gotta worry about a Charizard sweeping me. I think I might have made that play too. But I'm not sure why he saved Landers because without Supersonic Sky Strike, it's literally useless versus mine. Coco comes out. We'll make a few pivots. We'll definitely go Landorus first. I don't think you'd HP Ice ever. I think you go for Dazzling Gleam for Specs, and you go for Thunderbolt first because, well, if you're going to predict me, you're going to go for Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, Volt switches. So an HP Ice can definitely come out if it wants to. We're going to make the switch into Magearna. We'll see if this is Choice Lock Coco. I actually want to SD up. Because Volt, I haven't seen Volt switch in a while. Like typically you see U-turn if it's not Choice. I want to SD up so badly. I'm going to do it. Like, I'm thinking this is actually Choice Lock Coco. Because I see Volt Switch. It might be a bad assumption on my part. And I can lose a lot from this. But I'll make the play. Yep. Goes Landorus, which is actually not a factor at all. I figured it'd be something like Choice Lock Coco. And we can just constant the crush. Smackdown ain't going to do crap for me because you're going to go down right now to the Z-Rock. So we get rid of his electric immunity. Not that it was really, again, like a factor at all. And if the Hawlucha wants to come out, I'll just be able to hit it with a Stone Edge. Coco is going to go for Dazzling Gleam for sure. For sure, Dazzling Gleam is coming out. HP Ice 2, that works. What we can do is actually HP Fire of our own because Ferrothorn is probably going to be the #1 switch in. If my opponent opts to go Mew, I can Volt Switch either way and not really care. If you defog, if you Will-O-Wisp me, I get in Gengar and I click Shadow Ball. If you defog, I don't understand the point because you got rid of my your rocker already. So Mew doesn't really. I don't think Mew is a problem. Is what I'm trying to say anyway. He Ice Beams. And he gets the freeze. But I thought immediately, okay, I was about to say, was that really your game plan? To freeze me right there? But we're able to get in Gengar. Thankfully, I thought immediately. Ooh, A-Drive, you are not stopping me today, buddy. Ferrothorn is definitely becoming an issue, though, so I gotta be careful. But if my opponent opts to go Ferrothorn, he obviously loses. Amon. I guess you'd sack Mew here. I'd sack Mew. I mean, you can go Coco and try and boost up with Hawlucha, but you won't be able to. Oh, he goes Ferrothorn. Okay, so the Mon that I feel like I was going to have the most trouble with, he decides to go directly into. I get a crit, which doesn't matter. Obviously, with a 2 it KO'd. And Tapu Koko has to come out in order to let in Hawlucha. You literally have to Thunderbolt here. But as long as my Coco's healthy enough, I can take it on. We're going to go Latios. Because we take every hit, especially Thunderbolt. And if he goes for Volt Switch, I'm not faster than Hawlucha, but Hawlucha can't SD in front of me. And if you go Mew, I can trick you. A Choice Scarf. Yeah. So we get to trick Mew a Choice Scarf, locking himself into whatever move it goes for. Ideally, it's Roost. Yep. Soft boiled, and now I literally get to spam Psyshock here. While also getting Leftovers Recovery, which makes it so Hawlucha isn't a threat. Yep. So I get the 2 turns of recovery, and at the same time, if he wants to go Hawlucha right now, you don't knock me out with an boosted attack. Just Psyshock here. There's no way Acrobatics does 67%. I could Draco and risk the turn, but I'm not going to. Oh. Oh. I guess there is one way. But Poison Jab shouldn't be able to do 76%. And if he does have it. Yeah, so we'll be able to knock that Mon out. And all I gotta do is Thunderbolt Mew. Get him, man. Didn't say anything. I guess Ice Beam could still do it, huh? Ice Beam could still do it. No, I have Gengar with Curse Body. I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, we'll go Gengar. Gengar easily takes a hit, and if it does get frozen, it has 2 opportunities to get Curse Body. And Magearna's there always anyway, so he does get the freeze on me. Let's get the Curse Body, buddy. Thank you. A little bit of justice right there. So we'll make that Mon struggle, and we'll be able to figure it off, finish him off with a Flash Cannon after the struggle. Nice. So this is why Curse Body is still a good ability. I don't care what anybody says. It's definitely still a good ability. And the fact that Gengar can absorb Toxic Spikes, so on offense it could actually deal with Pokemon like Toxapex and whatnot. Really cool. So Heracross didn't really do much there, but it did do what it needed to, which was prevent the Landers from going for a Rock Posh, though he did not have it, as we will reveal later that he was SD Smackdown, Fly, Earthquake. I think that's one of the Landers' best sets right now. I don't like Dual Dance as much. I don't know, it's just like, it's not, it doesn't sweep like it used to. It definitely doesn't sweep like it used to, I feel. Maybe that's just me, though. Landers is amazing in this. You know what else is amazing? Coco. Gengar also just gets a kill with rocks up. We're in GAR because he leads Clefable. It's an easy switch out for my opponent. Leads off with Venusaur. So I do want my rock. Like I talked about Landers being amazing, but I do want rocks up to make that to make it so that Heracross can kill everything. And what'd you do? Giga Drain anyway, turn 1? Earthquake. Nice. So I guess we scouted for that too. He should fear Z-Fly. Clefable comes out, which is surprising because it just gives me an SD. You get up your own rocks, but I get up my SD and I pretty much get a kill. So we're going to go for the Constant Crush because this also hits the Celesteela coming in. Even if it's Fizz Death, it'll still do a lot. Nice. And no switch-ins because Latios will go down to Stone Edge. You already know Stone Edge about to miss. Please land so I don't have to deal with Leech Seed recovery. Honestly, I don't have to deal with this game. I just want to get rid of the Celesteela early. Zygarde. Why? Honestly, want to go for a double Stone Edge, expecting him to want to go Latios right now. But it doesn't matter. If we get rid of Zygarde, then Magearna is easier dealt with. So this should be able to knock out Zygarde. Nice. So we get rid of Zygarde, and we pretty much mean that we get to spam Shadow Ball now. This is not a factor, and I get to Volt Switch versus him with my Magearna. And if you defog, then my Rocker's still alive. Lovely. This is an easy Volt Switch for me. And now Heracross comes in. And that boy about to have some fun. You can't touch me. Go on SD. I don't know why he stayed in because nothing's going to take a hit. Earthquake doesn't run Sleep Powder. Don't poison me. Of course. Rock Blast is... Come on! It did enough to Venusaur to get rid of it. And all I needed was Venusaur gone to win. So now the game got a little bit harder. I'm a trick. I gotta make some plays now because I missed Rock Blast. And I don't want Clef coming in. Then again, it doesn't even matter. Clef comes in. It literally does. And I have Gengar in the back. But like if I got rid of that, I literally won the game with Coco. So that's why I'm a little bit frustrated by that turn. Alright. But that's Pokemon for us. Has a Haze Toxapex, decides to do that. SD up, because I should live one Moonblast. I think it's 39 max. 31, yep. I don't care if you go Lottie. I don't. I still get to Volt Switch after too. I still get a Volt Switch on, which is good. Now if he stays in, then I'll just Volt Switch again, like it... Okay. Goes Clef, I get him Magearna, so that doesn't matter, I'll just Draco. Not gonna bother predicting Clef. Especially when I get in, it has knock, so I have to be careful about the knock. Like my opponent's doing what he has to do. I still don't agree though with this play right here, with the Sludge Bomb play, because... I mean, obviously because he poisoned me, he made that play, but he had Toxapex to Haze. I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. I'm not sure if he'll expect it. This is the only thing stopping him from spamming Draco besides GAR. That's so annoying, man. It would have been just an easy win. Pokemon doesn't like to give you easy games, though. Pokemon does not like to give you easy games. Shadow Ball is still going to 2-KO everything, but he's always going to go Celesteela after. I'm making the Gengar play. Screw it. I don't care if you knock me off. Yeah, it goes from get the special attack drop. I dare you. Thank you. Always clicking Shadow Ball too because he has Toxapex. Ideally, this does 2 a KO or Specs drop or anything like that. Ah, nice crit. We take that. Hey, hold up. Give me another roll. Give me a roll. Let's go. Alright, so Toxapex is gone. Beautiful. Clefable is weakened. Venusaur comes out and it gets to click Earthquake. Latios is going to click Psyshock. 18, so it can actually knock me out. I'm risking the Latios speed tie right now. I'm risking that speed tie right now. Like, legitimately right now, I'm risking it. Let's go. I feel like I had to be in a position to force a speed tie right there. You don't live this at 10. Okay, now you live it. For sure. So he gets recovery back, but it's still not enough for Gengar Shadow Ball. How much is, I should just switch that because I knew he had to protect. But, like, he could have also went off the miss. I'm Thunderbolting regardless of the play that Gengar can come, Venusaur can come out because I could just sack Magearna now. Yep, we just U-turn. Sack Magearna. I don't like that I'm in this position. Oh, he Sludge Bombs. Okay, so that might give me the game, assuming this knocks out Venusaur. Thunderbolt did 20. I'm just going to assume that this Sludge Wave knocks out Venusaur. It's my strongest attack. I have to go for it. I don't knock it out, but he shouldn't let me get... He shouldn't let me hit him again. He should go Celesteela. He should not let me hit him again, because if he does, he loses to Tapu Koko. Yeah, I'm forfeiting this. Forget that. I don't think my opponent should have won that game at all. And I don't think he should have also let me go for Sludge Wave and give me a potential to crit him, because if I do, then he loses the Koko anyway. I really don't think my opponent should have won that game. But that is the game we play, unfortunately. That was such a pain. So Koko's my best lead because the only Mon that actually takes, like, can outspeed Mamo and U-turn to break its sash. Koko does a lot this game too. I'm gonna go out into Heracross right now. He's definitely just gonna go for rocks. I like Heracross a lot in this game, and it's Life Orb too. That's amazing. I didn't think he'd go for Ice Crash, considering you can beat Lando with Ice Shard anyway. Well, I get my kill. Heracross, unfortunately, didn't get to do anything in this game. But Scizor will be easily 2 KO'd. Well, not as easily as I would have hoped. Magearna beats these. Rocks up to break sashes. He does get to bring in Mamoswine, though. Oh, hard Cure him, which is also a really solid play. Psyshock can potentially spam to win as well. This Mon helps me with Scolipede, but I feel like I can't pivot into anything. I don't have a switch into that Mon. I literally do not have a switch into that Mon. And I have to go for Focus Blast here, which sucks. Would you switch out into Scolipede, though? Like, I want a Shadow Ball, but, like, I don't... I get a lot out of it if he switches, right? Because Scizor will be 2 KO'd. But if he stays in, I don't get enough out of it. Like, I obviously miss out on the KO, and I lose my Gengar, which is my offensive pressure for his team. He's just going to BP me with Scizor after. Put me in range of Mamoswine's Arch Shard. This is such a tough one, man. I think I should have let Heracross. Thinking about it, because I probably could have just close combated into Mamoswine. Well, that game is also over. I literally cannot win. Alright, let's try and get a win this time, guys. Let's see if we can actually get a win this time. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to get a win. Why is there so many threats, too? There's like not one good lead that matches up well versus everything. I think like the best case scenario is Magearna, because it actually matches up well versus Greninja. And it looks like it's Protean, not Battle Bond, because it is female. Just gonna throw off a Flash Cannon. Yeah, I figured U-turn. Scarf U-turn. So Flash Cannon hits everything decently well, except for Manectric. But I don't think you go Manectric, you go Magearna first. Oh, we're both Assault Vest. That's nice. I'm min speed, but I don't want him Volt Switching on me. And I do want Rocks up early because he doesn't have a Defogger. Flash Cannon's fine, and he's probably just going to go his own Landers after. He could have Ice Beam, but I think you go Landers to be safe. Goes Tornadus, which means that I can actually Constant to Crush you. Because Hurricane, unless you're Life Orb. Yep, it was. Alright. Unfortunately. However, Coco could come out. I really want a Thunderbolt, but Manectric is too much of a threat. At the same time, we'll HP Ice, just because it hits Manectric a little bit. Well, obviously, we'll force Manectric to at least Mega. It's Scarf Grin, so that's a problem. Latios takes the hit, though. And the thing about Tornadus is I couldn't ever go Coco because I couldn't risk confusion. Or rather, did not want to risk the confusion. I'm gonna go HERA and try and get it in on the Magearna. Because Mag would come out now, right? Would you risk Manectric right now? Yeah, I'm gonna go HERA. I don't think you risk Manectric because Manectric outspeeds naturally my entire team. Okay. I think I'm just giving too much credit. Because if I Draco'd there, I got rid of Manectric. Yeah, Greninja or Hoopa could come out, or even Magearna. But he doesn't get, like, I have a Sack and Heracross. And I was just trying to get Heracross in for Magearna. So Heat Wave is definitely coming out. I mean, at this point, I'll go off a miss. And I get to, actually not Thunderbolt. I want to HPI the Lando. But if he goes Magearna, I don't get anything out of it. I'll U-turn. Alright, we're just going to Psyshock and let him get in one of his dark types. Alright, so he gave me Manectric, which is nice. One of the few mons that forces out Coco, but I gotta be careful not to lose to Greninja, spamming U-turn. Magearna's probably going to come out too. I'm also really scared about Hoopa. I don't have any way of actually beating it down. Gengar eats a hit from these. The Fire Punch? My only switching. And it is Fire Punch. Nice. Is that Banded too? Scarf, Banded. Either way, Shadow Ball 2 KO something here. I couldn't go Gengar at that point because I needed Gengar to take a hit from Gren. So I don't think this is winnable either. Never mind, he actually potentially sacked Hoopa. Don't burn me, nice. Alright, so we'll get rid of Hoopa at least. So he's making it so I can spam, I'm gonna lose the Ice Beam. I need like some Thunderbolt full Paras and like a high roll HPIs or something crazy like that. Because I'm actually gonna lose the Ice Beam at this point. Like I couldn't switch out into Coco, because if it took the damage then he Gunk Shot sweeps me. Not sure how I feel about this team. And Landers eats an HP Ice too. Oh, it gives me Torn, but that doesn't help me. I have to dodge Gunk Shot, I think. And he doesn't even have to go in for Gunk Shot. He can honestly just go Magearna and click Flash Cannon, and then Ice Beam spam to win. Well, if that's the case, then I have to go for Thunderbolt crits, and then hope he Ice Beams. Hope he Ice Beams over U-turning, which literally wins in the game. That's game. I don't know, man. I'm not winning, man. We're not winning today, guys. We're not winning today. There's that one game we definitely should have won. So finally a matchup where I feel like I can actually win. I have like the same team. Heracross gets a kill whenever it comes in. I need a lead that matches up well versus Magearna. And as well as Greninja, so I think Magearna is my only good lead. Kartana's a problem. Scarf Grin doesn't even help in this matchup either. This might be Defog too. Oh, he's also Min Speed Volt Switch. He's also Assault Vest. Alright, we'll chip away at it. Get in Lando. Get up my rocks, especially because if you're going for Iron Head. I don't know if they run Ice Beam on that one. He might just click Ice Beam if he does have it. Oh, Flare Cannon. Okay, so Flare Cannon's okay. How do I prevent this Mon from coming in? Why? I don't understand that. Okay, I definitely don't understand that play. Whatever, we weakened it, and we got in Lando. Which is fine. Z more likely could be on this. I'm gonna go Heracross or Scout. I don't think you Z right there, you go for Rocks. I'm just gonna play out the fact that I hate Z moves. I'm just gonna Rock Blast to see if he is Z. Come on, dude, hit! All just to go for that. Like, I need damage so I can knock him out with HP Ice. I actually need damage so I knock him out with HP Ice. I can afford to Pin Missile here. Rock Blast doesn't have a switch in though, but yeah, I can afford to Pin Missile because all I need to do is put him in range of HP Ice, which now he is. Because he decided to stay in. I don't think this guy knows how to switch. I think that's what's happening. Like, Heracross isn't a giant threat to you. Lottie is. And Lottie's going to be able to spam Psyshock soon. Alright, so U-turns out, so now he's in range of Rocks. I think that's something he should have done a while back, though. I got a Draco Gren. If Gren is Scarf, it's bad, but my Magearna checks. Lopunny can come out. Lottie. If Lottie comes in, you know what? I'm going to play like him. I'm just going to attack what's in front of me. I'm not going to switch. Because I'm obviously not getting anything out of it in these games. Feeling like blender with all these L's. I gotta put on the AC too, it's hot. I also want to record hopefully the finale of my NU Road to Top 10 later today. How much is my Lando at? Lando is still useful for a last-ditch effort Intimidate. We're just going to click Close Combat. Yep, I go down there. We bring Latios. Click Psyshock. Sax Landorus, nice. Didn't want to let Magearna come in. Gren gets to come in though. Find out what type of Gren it is. If it is Battle Bond, I mean, it's easier to deal with than I think Protean Scarf in this case. Kartana, man. Leaf Blade or Smart Strike? Sub. Sub SD, is it Timid Beast Boost? Is it Timid Sub SD? Nope. So this gets me a Thunderbolt kill. There's no way Kartana eats this. And more importantly, like I could have went Gengar there, but I need to force out the Kartana. If he stays in, great. I get the Psyshock spam again. If he goes Lottie, I will stay in and click HP Ice after. But we get to Kartana. Giant threat. Obviously, Lopunny can come out now. Psyshock is still looking... Even though he has... he has 2 resistances and an immunity, I think it's still my only way of winning with Scarf Lottie. I'm not a big fan of Gengar on this team. What would I change it to? I'd honestly change it to like Clef. Though it makes me weaker to opposing Gengar, I like the double fairy. Even, actually, no, I'd change to Ash Grin. Give me some priority, that's what I need. U-turn right now. Finds out he's Scarf, that's fine. I get in my mag now. I just have to click Flash Cannon. You give me this, you give me a special attack raise. Latios is almost in range of Psyshock as well. I don't care if Mag Iron heads me or whatever. I should Flare Cannon to be honest, but because what if he risks Gren or Lopunny here? Oh, he just stays in. Okay, I'll take it. So I don't gotta mess around with a Scarf Lottie at all. I like how we're at the same range, but I don't have to mess around with Scarf Lottie, which is good. It's more likely not Scarf Gren because he is Scarf Lottie as well. Lopunny comes out. I'll sack. As he high jump kicks. I gotta make it so I Draco win. I think I gotta make the Gengar play and try and catch Magearna and then Shadow Ball there, which doesn't help me because he still gets in Lopunny to sack, but I can at least potentially win with these two. What type of Magearna am I, by the way? Yeah, I'm full Spadef. If he goes Greninja, it's tougher for me. If I trick and get an Assault Vest, I lose to Lopunny. He might call this double, actually. I don't think he has to. I think he wins if he just goes Magearna. I think that's always his safest play. If he goes Gren, he puts himself in a good position too. But let's see. And I have to Focus Blast. It hits the same as Shadow Ball, and it also hits everything. Like, I unfortunately have to. Come on. He risked Lopunny. Oh, okay. Get him for this choke. Get him for this choke. I just rolled back in my chair. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I'll get him for that, though. So, this is still a problem. Would you Hydro here, though? I mean, this is Battle Bond, right? He would Hydro. I think this is a 50-50. He's definitely going to stay in, though. Let's go. Clean. Alright, we just stack Mag, Shadow Ball into Psyshock and win. That should win me the game. Alright, I'm just happy I got the 50-50 right, at least at that point. I like how the special attack raise doesn't even let him knock me out with anything. At least I won one game. Would that knock me out? I don't even know. Good game. Alright, at least I won the last game. But I don't even know if Flare Cannon would have knocked me out. If it did, whatever. Psyshock still did a decent chunk. All that just to win a game. We should get one more. Try and get another win. I regret this. Do I? Heracross plus Gengar are good versus him, but that doesn't mean I can win this. Like, he could still win this game very easily. But Heracross, I gotta pressure him with Heracross plus Gengar. I gotta pressure Clef. Sableye the lead is pretty obvious. Actually, because that's the case, I'm gonna leave Magearna over Coco. I think I should have gotten this game. I just got a text message 6 minutes ago too. She says she'll be here in 10 minutes. She shouldn't take long, so yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to be gone. That's alright. Play it out. I got things I got to do, and this is one of them. You guys ever feel accomplished when you pay all your bills, but then you look at your Chase account or whatever bank account you have, right? And just see all the money just gone. That's how I feel right now. I paid my bills today, and typically I put them on like my credit card or whatever, but I just paid them directly from debit. And why giving Lando? Well, I'll get my rocks up too, buddy. I'm okay with that. Nice free rocks. Who doesn't lead Sableye? That's so odd. Yeah, I don't care what Toxic. Get up your own rocks, and I just get to Constantly Crush something coming in. I'm not sure if it'll be Assault Vest or a defensive Tangrowth. But we are going to Constantly Crush right here. Doesn't matter, this thing has Protect. I want to keep it low. I don't mind. Like I said, this will do 25%, and it'll keep Sableye low enough to the point where Heracross does not care. Yeah, that's fine. That is damage. Don't even, like, I really am not worried. His Heracross does not care anymore. My boy Heracross actually about to come in right now. Right after I Stone Edge. Just so I can get in safely. Because I don't want him to sleep powdering. I don't want him sleep powdering. Alright, HERA. Do you, buddy. Get me my kill. Hey. Yeah, there is no way I'm SDing either. Screw this. This thing is a threat. Especially because Taunt Coco can beat everything now. I might even be faster than this. You have Haze? You better have Haze. I still don't help you. Trying to get a Skull Burn? Because I'd appreciate you not. Please don't. Gets the crit. Doesn't get a burn though. And we connect. So we get rid of Tentacruel. I don't know why you went Sableye there. You have a Clefable, which is literally meant to take this thing on stall. And I'm definitely going Gengar here, and I'm just tricking away right now. Is it Z? Oh, if this is Z, this is a good play. Nope. It is now just a Choice Specs Landers. That's funny. I have double trick on this team too. I want to trick again. I think going Coco is smarter. As a Choice Specs HP locked Landers. This is unaware Clef too, so like I don't understand why you didn't bring this in earlier. I don't get that. Toddy? What are you thinking, buddy? I guess also like Chansey isn't the biggest threat because Gengar always walls. He does get rocks versus me though. But he doesn't have a Rocky Helmet, so I literally get to click Rock Blast for free. Toddy, what you doing, bro? This is so oddly played beginning of the game. He had Fizz Def Tangrowth. I mean, obviously he didn't know if I was Z Fly, right? But he also had HP Ice, like defensive Rocky Helmet. He had Unaware Clef. Like he had outs for Landers should not have put in that much work. Ever. Taunt that boy. Oh, nice. Love you turning out into Gengar for free. And it gives me Landers too. Beautiful. You cannot touch me, buddy. How much is Clef at? 99? That's enough. That's definitely enough to take 2 of these. If it's fully fizzed up, which it should be. But he lets me weaken the Landers for Shadow Ball. Let's go. All to HP Ice. I don't understand why you let me weaken that Landers, but you did. And I get a crit too on Clef. Couldn't have asked for a better turn there. He's forced the wish, so I might as well play out the fact that I could potentially get like more crits. And we could just go Gengar here. Really? You monster. I wonder if he'll think the special attack drop saves him because of Unaware. That's a good play. But I don't think it saves you in the slightest. Because I literally stay in here and keep clicking this. I'm gonna take some damage too. Hold up, give me a poison as well. Okay, so does Shadow Ball knock you out? I'm worried. Psyshock. Matrick. Nice. So now it's a useless Chansey as well. And now I 100% win this game. By going Gengar. This Chansey can't touch me. Yep, and the dude ends up forfeiting. So, I guess Double Trick was cool in this game, and I'm glad that I won, obviously. But that was such a weird early game. Like, one, not leading off with Sableye was so odd anyway. Like, even if you were fearing Dual Dance Landers, you could burn me. I don't know. But alright, we won. Thank you for watching. Definitely was an odd live. Probably not one of my best OU showings, but I mean, I haven't really had the need to play much OU as of late. I'm definitely hyped for Ultra Sun and Moon, though. I can't wait. Can't wait to play with all them new Ultra Beasts, those 2 Ultra Beasts we have, and, you know, all that. But hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. Check out any of my previous videos if you want. Those are up on the screen, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.